welcome to my video on how to build a better Thinkific landing page using the Captain site page template collections. In this video, I'm going to continue on this video series on the Captain site page template collections and show you how this collection of power-ups can not only enhance your Thinkific student dashboard, but be used for other pages. So today's video will focus primarily on the home page, or as some people call it, the landing page. The reason why I wanted to make this video is because there's so much importance in building a landing page, and while Thinkific does have a site builder, it can be very challenging and frustrating when you're trying to build something that looks just like everyone else's. The advantage of this template is that it really integrates well within your Thinkific ecosystem, and it's really powerful to really think about the possibilities that you can create with these sections, to use video, to present to yourself as an instructor or a series of instructors to your potential customers and students. And the sections have a lot more elegance and creativity in the way that they can be designed and customized in terms of colors. And so it really gives your Thinkific homepage a much fresher look, and you'll feel really excited about the way it's designed after you've used these template collections. So I want to give you a quick overview of the different power-ups in the Captain site page template collections, and then I'll give you a demo of how you can use these different sections to build your landing page, and then I'll give you a preview. If you have any feedback, if I've gone too fast, gone too slow, you want this video to be shorter, please feel free to give me any feedback. I want to do my best to really serve you all and help you all. So let's get started. I'm going to give you a quick overview of the Captain site page template collections, talk a little bit about the different options in this collection of power-ups, and then clarify how much it costs, because I mentioned in a previous video an incorrect pricing, so I'm going to give you the correct pricing. And then I'm going to link to the video up here, my interview with Rob Galvin, who is a Thinkific expert, about these power-ups and why they're really helpful and why you might want to consider them for your Thinkific business. And then I'll also include a link, which I forgot before, in the description below to these power-ups. So I'm really excited to go deep into these power-ups as an explanation before I go into the demo. It's really important to have the full picture and context before I can actually demo it and do a really good job for you all watching this. So as you can see, this is called the Captain site page template collection, and there is the full page templates, and then there's also the build your own sections, and there are the special superpowers. I am not going to be able to cover all of them in this one video, but what I'm going to do today is focus on the build your own sections. And the reason why I wanted to focus on the build your own sections today is because it really gives you full creative control over your Thinkific landing page to customize the different sections, how you want to convey yourself as an instructor, the call to action, and show you how they can really make a difference on your Thinkific landing page. If you come back next week, I will showcase the other ones in the full page templates, specifically with the video funnel, to show you how video can be a great way to get people to opt into your shopping cart, and some different tips and tricks that come along with the video funnel page section when you add the full page template. So the difference with the full page versus the build your own sections is really the creative control. Build your own sections is, like I said, you can choose and pick from the different sections to add onto your Thinkific site, whereas the full page templates come with a template for the home page, the all courses page, the student dashboard page, the bundle page, and your course landing page, or as they call it, the other option is your video funnel page. So the full page templates are basically full page, so you add these full page templates and they're already there, and all you have to do is tweak the text, icons, colors, images, etc. The goal is that with the full page template, you're up and running faster with your landing page, whereas if you want to take more time, the build your own sections gives you a lot of creative control to decide the placement, where things go, what colors. So there's a lot more detail that you can put into the process of building your own sections one by one versus the template, which is already set up for you. Now, it depends on what you like and what you prefer. Business is different, so you want to choose what works for you and your business and your audience. The last thing I want to say is that this collection is a very reasonable price. This collection, Superpowers, is $199. So for $200, you get a series of power-ups for the build your own sections and the full page templates and these special superpowers, which I will talk about in another video. But there's a lot that's packed in for $199, and you get a lot of support from Rob Galvin's team, the community, and there's just a lot of really growth and potential here in this to enhance your Thinkific site. So now I'm ready to go into the demo. I am going to go into my sandbox site and look for my homepage. And I've already done a little bit of adding the sections just so that we can save time, but I'll show you how it's added so that you can see it's really easy to do and a lot of fun, because if you think about it, your landing page has so much opportunity to showcase yourself and your business. And you really want to spend more time thinking about your landing page, because that's the first impression that people have when they see your offerings and they start to get to know what kind of courses and trainings that you have to offer. This is the home page, and we're just going to wait for it to load. So what I think is really cool about this build your own section is that if you go to, in your site builder, add section, if you add the wrong one, it'll tell you like this is not meant for this page, it's meant for the course landing page. So at least it gives you a little bit of guidance so that in case you worry about getting off track or adding the wrong sections on the wrong pages, there is some helpful hints and reminders. So I'm going to click on add section and search Captain. So you can see that in order to do the build your own sections, you need this activation build your own section first. This will allow the additional sections like the banner image or the banner centered BG image, background image is what it stands for, or the other options. You need this kind of like base build your own section so that it knows and talks to each other. Now, if you didn't want to use that and you wanted to use the full page templates, you can see these are the full page templates, and you can see that the image, when they say full page template, that's the one, that's how you know that you're using the full page template instead of the build your own. Now, what I've done is show you a sample of how I would build my Thinkific landing page. And so I start, instead of the typical big banner hero image, I really like this centered background image. Now there are a couple of choices, but this is the one that I really like because I feel like the color and the style and the layout is a little bit different than the typical landing page. Instead of this big image, this is something more compelling and more eye-catching. So what I did was I added this banner image, and then I kept some of the checklists from the regular site builder, but if I didn't like that, I can also look for something else. And then what I did, instead of the instructor, typical instructor where you can see like it's all pulled in from the Thinkific platform where you fill in your instructor bio, I really liked this a lot better to showcase who I would be as an instructor if this was my site and you were coming to sign up for my trainings. And so in the site owner section, what I really like is that I can not only add the image, but I can also add the bio and give you a little bit more context about myself as an instructor. Whereas if you just use Thinkific's regular section for instructors, you get just a small image and then a bio that you fill in already. This gives you a lot more flexibility and creativity. The images are really more powerful, and you can just not just upload your image, but you can even upload your picture so that it really gives you a more feel, like it's not just a cookie cutter. Here's my bio, here's my offering, sign up, join, etc. This is a little bit more creative and it's a little bit more thoughtful. It looks like someone's really put a lot of ideas and creativity behind how they want to convey their personality on their landing page. And then the other thing that I liked in building my landing page was the countdown section. And so this is something that really makes a difference in getting people to sign up. This urgency, this sort of scarcity that if you don't sign up now, you're never going to be able to get into my academy. Okay, so with this countdown section, I can customize the headings. I can say a compelling headline here, don't wait too long. And then you can say, these offerings or trainings are limited and won't be offered the next quarter. So you can use different language to say, I'm not going to open my cart again for another few months, so sign up now or else you'll have to wait to the next quarter. And then you can customize this further with an image. So this default image, but you can have an image that says this training is only offered every quarter. So once you sign up, then you're in the door for the meantime, and then people who miss out will have to wait. But the idea is you can upload an image, and they even give you a free Canva template used to build this image and dimensions, and then you can also add these kinds of call to action. So this includes like time access 30 days, and then you can even add ongoing email support so that you can show people that it is a more interactive and engaging community. So it doesn't just include the course content, but you can also email them for support. And then the other thing I really like is that, as always with all the power-ups and buttons, you can customize the text, and you can say get started for free or get started now. And so there's a lot of personalization, and these buttons can be customized so they not only have the text that really resonate with your audience, but you can take them to different checkout pages. The button can take them to a checkout page for a product that you're selling. So if I'm selling my coaching program, I can choose to link the button to this checkout page so that if someone's really interested and they like what they see, they will be taken from this button to course landing page for this advanced coaching program. Now, as always, I highly recommend you save, because otherwise you'll lose everything, and that would be really frustrating, right? Then you can also customize the color and these texts so that it really matches your branding. As you can see, I went with the blue and pink because I really like blue and pink, but that's just to recommend that you keep things consistent. And then you can count down different sections to a specific date. We're in 2023, so this is already a little bit off, but I can say December 27th. And so if that was, I could count it down so that it will show the countdown timer to December 27th. But now I'm in January, so I don't want to have the countdown to show like almost 300 days left in the year that you can sign up. The idea is you want to change the countdown to a time in the next 2 weeks or in the next week. So I'm going to change this count to January 23rd. I am in January, so I want to change it to January 20th. And so that the countdown is within a time frame that is just enough to get people to read everything and make a decision without waiting too long. I'm going to say that again so that you can see the changes. And then I'm going to, once this is saved, I'm going to show you the other sections that are really key, and then give you a quick preview, and then come back next week and I'll do another more extensive video on me building this whole out and what it might look like. And then the other thing that I was really helpful with this collection is the video. So I've only used the default video that you can import from Loom, you can import from Thinkific, or you can import from YouTube. I tend to like to use Vimeo because you don't want to, with YouTube, people can dig around and get access to the rest of your videos, even if they're unlisted. This is a little bit more private, and this is also really compelling. That's the most important thing, is that video has a really impactful way of showing people who you are, what you have to offer, why you're teaching this, how you came up with this process, and it really makes a difference on your landing page to have video. And then the other thing is the testimonials. As you may have seen in Thinkific, they do have a testimonial slider, and they have different sections. And so while I like that this is a little bit more special, the way it's designed. So first it talks about the heading. So you can say you helped over 20,000 plus students from all levels. And so all this text can be customized, and that's what's really important, is you can really make an impact by showing how many people you've helped and how many lives you've made a difference in, and then you can see the text changes. And I love the way that this kind of slider is just automatic, but I generally like to say that the timing is really nice, and that the testimonials just automatically advance to the next one, so you don't have to scroll in case someone doesn't know that they're intended to scroll or click. It just really, this is the testimonials in a really nice and elegant and really clear way. That's what really I like about this section, is that you can really make a landing page so much more impactful visually, and also for your students and potential customers to see what you have to offer. And then the last thing is the call to action. And so there is a couple of different options. There is the countdown, as you saw earlier, and then there's the call to action small section. And this is how I wanted to end my landing page, is to use this one instead of the countdown again, because I already used the countdown and I don't want to use the same strategy again. I wanted to do something a little bit more minimal, just say, hey, sign up now. I'm ready to start my learning journey with you today. And so you can customize the text in here, as you can see. So each of these different settings in this section can be customized. I haven't, because I just wanted to give you the overview of how it works. But now let's just save this and give you a preview of what this landing page could potentially look like. And then please come back next week and I'll show you how I built this out and made a much better landing page using this Powerup. So let me just click save again. Once it saves, I'll close this out and then show you what it looks like on the front end. And that will be the end of this video. Thank you for your patience for watching through these different timestamps. And so I'm going to click on the preview to just show you the potential of this site. So as you can see, the banner, to me, in my opinion, already stands out. So this is the banner and the heading, and then potential students can search for different course topics that you offer to see what you have. And then I have my bio. If this was me, this was kind of like who I am. I can personalize the bio and add a little bit more than just the default section that's in Thinkific. And then I really like this countdown timer. It tells me how many days are left. So I set it to January 23rd. So now I have 10 days, and I love the blue and pink. So as you can see, and then I added the ongoing email support. And then the video could even just replace this and move this video up there so that the video is more impactful. And then there will be these icons, which I can customize what it's about, and then who I've helped in my testimonials that automatically advance so that you can see all of it without having to scroll or click anything. And then this is my last call to action section, so that you can see I've given you all the context about my academy, my trainings, how I teach, who I am. And now I'd love for you to join me and join my Insiders Club, join my tight-knit community where we continue to grow, learn, and reach our next level potential. This is the video for the Captain site page templates for your homepage. In a nutshell, let me know if you have any questions, feedback. I look forward to sharing next week's video where I continue to build upon this and actually give you the full page design of the Thinkific landing page using the Captain site page template collection. Thank you again.